YouTube. Hold on. Hey YouTube, Busy Hands 94 again, aka Levi, or I guess it would be Levi, aka Busy Hands 94, since that's not my real name, that's my username on YouTube. But whatever. I'm gonna be doing a quick video here on how to reload shotgun shells. This is a Winchester AA low brass. I don't know if they make a high brass version, but I'm going to be using a Versa Mec reloading press. Let me just show you here. You take an empty once fired hull, place it in here. Why I'm wearing my hoodie, there, get a primer. Why I'm wearing my hoodie is because it's seriously cold out here. Like, really. That puts the new primer in there. You just put it in this thing right here, this little fixture with the end up. And these Chedites, they've got red on the end where the fire comes out of the little flash hole. But you put a primer in there. Let's see, which one was that? Okay, this one. Place the shell right there. Jerk this handle down, and then slide this thing that says powder in there, and it drops it down the tube into the shell. So now you have powder. I'm using tight wad, but I've used 700X, and that's hotter. So, oh, by the way, you got to put a wad in here. I'm using these Windjammer wads. I got two 500 wad bags, so total of 1,000 plus the ones that are in those shells over there. But they're just Windjammer tournament wads. No, I don't know if you can read that. These wads are from Gay Street. Don't forget that. Oh, I couldn't resist. So you get the I keep them in a big tub, and my hull's in a little tub here. I'm reloading Winchester Super X hulls, but I should probably finish reloading this shell and not be such a jerk. Okay, so you got your wad right there. You bring this down, drop your wad in, then bring down the lever once again. That seats the wad, and then what you do is you slide this bar right there. It's such a shot, and there's shot in the hopper, tight wad powder there. You slide it over, and that dumps your charge of shots. So you got powder, wad, shot, and then what you do is you put it in this here die right there, this fixture, and then what that does is that starts your crimp for you. It starts the 8-point star crimp. Then you slide it over from here to here, and then this puts nice final crimp on there. Pretty nice. But I'll just set the camera right here, talk to you, reload some shells. We got the Doobie Brothers concert over there. I was just chilling and listening to the music over there, so I got some holes. Pretty nice. But there's all these dumb tourists that show up. Punk ass tourists. But they show up and they park on your lawn and stuff like that. That's where some of these might come in handy for getting them off the lawn. Wad. God, it's cold out here. It's shitty fall day. Crimp. Final crimp. There we go, that looks good. Let's do another. distracted here, and of course I'm going to review this video because I am talking and reloading, and I'm going to make sure I did everything right. You know, don't want to talk, dump my shot in, then put my wad, then my powder. Shot shell reloading fail. That would, I guess, complement my skateboarding fail I had last night. Or actually, that wasn't last night, that was the night before. I went and found my skateboard in the room where I keep all my reloading supplies and gun stuff and things like that. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna ride this sumbitch. So I went and rode it. You know, last night I went to the store, you know, go get some Doritos, get a Coca-Cola, some Red Bull, bunch of crap like that, some matches. Oh. And this dumbass went and left a frickin' big, huge, enormous red brick right in the middle of the road, and it was dark, so I couldn't see that thing, and I couldn't, you know, ollie over it or anything like that. So I basically hit that thing, and I was going like 10 miles an hour. I wasn't going like way too fast, but I was going, you know, I had some speed, and that thing went and made me fly, and I got like 5 feet of air that time, but I got like 5 feet of air that time, and killed the brass on this one. That's no good. So I got like 5 feet of air, and I said that for the 3rd time. Only problem was my board was like 5 feet away from me, and it hurt. There was a Altoid tin in my back pocket that I had like some gear in, some matches. Oh, did that do that to this one too? That's good. No. Oh, I peeled that one too. Sometimes there's just too much of a gap between the actual plastic hull and the base of the shot shell that there's, you know, when you try and resize the hulls, they end up getting pretty messed up because it peels the brass. So yeah, my there was an Altoid tin in my back pocket, and thing got completely crushed. It was like kind of painful to know that it got crushed right on my ass cheek. It's like 40 degrees out here. Fingers are going numb already, but I'm moving them. Sure to clear up. I just wanted to make a quick shot shell reloading video here. I also wanted to mention that if you go on ballisticproducts.com, they have tons of stuff, you know, a shit ton of reloading supplies. Really good stuff. That's where I got some 16 gauge hulls. I don't have any with me right now, but they're pretty good. They're Rio brand hulls with a high brass. I'll just attach a picture at the end of the video. And I was using them in my 16 gauge shotgun for some serious gopher medicine at like 3 feet, you know, full choke, stand back. My friend Linda, who's working in the kitchen at the trap club, it's, you know, probably like 500 yards or so away from where I was firing at the very end, and she was telling me she could definitely hear my shotgun go off. She definitely heard the distinct, you know, difference between the black powder loads I was shooting and the smokeless loads everyone else was shooting. But she said it was like, oh, that sounds like a 44 Magnum. Well, you know, if I miss, you know, if there's like a burglar or a bad guy or something in my house, and I miss, the shot will probably make him shit his pants, you know, because those things are loud. Or better yet, just ditch the shotgun with a single shot 16 gauge and just use this frickin' 38 special. That would be more than adequate, really. The reason I'm carrying this in my pocket is because there's there was this crackhead a few weeks ago, and he's been going around asking everybody for money. But I got a speed loader that my friend gave me. You can see in the holster and all that. But yeah, there was this crackhead, and he's been going around asking people for money and stuff like that. And I would rather be safe, because if that punk came back here, wanted to be part of a Busy Hands 94 video, it really wouldn't feel too good for either one of us. Because, you know, freaking crackheads, what do you expect? But we, you know, we have them, even though it's the country, and it's relatively nice out here. Look at that nice crimp, by the way. Relatively safe. You know, we do get some dickheads that come out and do bad things, raise hell, you know, usually people from the city or whatever. But, I mean, this is North California, really. Oh, the sizing die came off. Should tighten that a bit better. And catch the primer with this hand. Drop it in there. Yeah, that guy's a dick. He's like, oh, you got any money? What I look like to you, an ATM? Well, I didn't really want to say that because I didn't have my gun on me at that moment. Ask me for money. Oh, that's crackhead. See, peeled the brass on this one. That doesn't happen very much with Winchester AA's, and I like Winchester AA's a lot, you know. They're similar to this, except they're they're a one-piece tapered hull, which means, or I'm sorry, yeah, two-piece tapered hull, and they got the taper inside the plastic, but I'll just get my Spyderco Endura and show you right now what I'm talking about. I wish I had an empty AA. To show you guys with. But there's no sense in digging through this big bathtub I have over there. I'll show you guys in a minute. I have a big bathtub full of holes. Okay, whatever. Difficult son of a bitch. Don't be so difficult. Okay, whatever. So there's the second piece, and this is the first piece, but these are straight and not tapered, which I don't necessarily care about that much, but and they do tend to bulge a little bit if you see your wad deep and you're shooting some real light loads. Like my friend Chester got all screwed up and had an accident where he fell and broke one of his ribs and had a bunch of surgery, and I was like, you know, I'm going to bring you a kidney belt next time so your guts aren't falling out every time that shotgun goes off. And he got a good laugh out of that box of ailments. But shot shell reloading is pretty easy. God, I hope we're still filming. Yeah, we are. I'll show you guys the big tub of hulls. There's some other garbage in there. But this was all free, so I'm pretty much just digging through there, getting my Remington Premiers, Winchester Super X's. I like Remington gun clubs as well. There's also some Fiocchi, I don't know what this is. Texas White Wing. Those look like a European hull. And then they have the see-through Fiocchis. Oh, these are cool. I'm going to do a load with one of these just to show you how cool they are. Let me get a clear wad. Okay, sorry guys. 1 second here. Why is this so blurry? So, I got one of those Fiocchis loaded up, and you can kind of see the where the shot begins right there, and then the wad, and then that little line of powder. But yeah, it's getting dark, so I'm gonna head in here because I'm freezing. Probably go inside, cook up a few slabs of bacon, some grits, maybe some eggs or something. Have freaking breakfast for dinner. So anyway, later. Thank you for watching, and if you're gonna try this, I recommend you get a scale. I know you think you can do it without a scale. Do not try that. Okay? Smokeless is much different than black powder. If you put 30 grains of black powder in here, it would be fine. If you put 30 grains of tightwad or 700X or unique in here, that would hurt like a bitch, for real. So do not go without a scale. Alright, I'll just put that back, because, you know, I mean, just really, if you're gonna start this, press is like 40 bucks. Components, they're pretty cheap. Scale is only like 20 bucks if you go to anywhere. I mean, really anywhere that sells marijuana paraphernalia, like pipes and stuff. They'll have a cheap electronic scale you can use. Now, zero the thing in with something you know the weight of in grams. I used a pistol bullet and found that, you know, a conversion from grams to grains, and that was dead on. So that's what I used to measure my powder for the first, you know, couple dozen shells, to make sure I was on target with the powder weight. And every time you get a new can of powder, weigh the charges, okay? Because weight can differ quite a little bit. Anyway, so thank you for watching, and bye.